nearly 2 full months since the Canucks were last positioned in a Western Conference playoff spot. A win tonight, they'll be back in the top 8 as Vancouver plays Game 4 of this 6-game homestand against the Buffalo Sabres. Pominville feeds it back into his own zone. McCabe pressured by Antoine Roussel. Pass to Evan Rodriguez, and now here's Vladimir Sobotka, and Rodriguez takes his pass. Let's go with a shot, and an early save for Demko, who handles that one and hangs on for the whistle. Zach Bogosian passes across. Dahlin with a wrist shot, and that hit Demko. Came through all the traffic. Either that or Travis Green is thinking outside the box, but I don't think so.
No.
Sobotka, as the Canucks need a whistle. There's one in front, tipped in. Came off the skate of Ristolainen, right to Rodriguez. He's got goals in 3 straight games after the Canucks got caught with 1 defenseman on the ice, and Buffalo opens the scoring. Troy Stecher leaves for Mott with some room. Tyler Mott, Troy Stecher, long shot, deflected, didn't get through. As Beagle trying to pull it back towards the goal. Now he's got the puck in the near corner. Jay Beagle around the net, out the other side, back into the crease. And Ullmark was able to keep that one out. And Skinner will head to the bench as well. Here's Bo Horvat to Brock Boeser. Dumps one in behind the goal. Sven Baertschi out with these two now after Roussel started the game on this line. Edler long shot, scores! Canucks answer back after their best 90 seconds of the opening period. Edler ties the game at 1.
And you could hear that shot ping off the post.
Here's Pouliot. Canucks almost lost the puck at center. Pouliot follows up. Nice move to get in. Now takes it to the backhand. Centers. Baertschi scores.
Hey, here's Horvat. Puck taken away at Pouliot right down the middle. Gets everybody to look at him and throws it across, and Sven Baertschi's there. That puck's in the net before Bo Horvat hits Ullmark. What a play by Derek Pouliot. Wide, throws it across, and Sven Baertschi has the whole net.
And now Pouliot to Baertschi, who gives Vancouver the lead. Here's Jake McCabe in on goal. Poke check, puck loose, and Granlund there to take it away. Eichel steps in and dishes across. Dahlin back for Ristolainen. Rasmus Dahlin, wrist shot off the shoulder. Oh, what a save on the rebound by Demko as he denied Jeff Skinner. Puck loose in the crease, and Demko with the snow angel able to cover. After he denied Jeff Skinner, who's second in the NHL in goals. Derek Pouliot favoring his right leg. Gamely staying out there trying to defend as he tries to check Diergensson's along the end boards. Larson puts the puck in front, backhander, they score! Kyle Okposo set up in front, and on the backhand he ties the game at 2.
That shot hits Erik Gudbranson in front, couldn't get it out. Strength on the boards. Pouliot kicks it back, can't get it out. And then Okposo with the backhand beats Thatcher Demko blocker side.
Johan Larsson will get the first assist on that one, playing in his 300th NHL game. Lawrence Pilot for the Sabres. Nice pass, and they're 3-on-2. Rodriguez in, trying to get it back to Sobotka. Broken up by Troy Stecher. And he gets the puck down the ice, but it'll be no icing, as they say Boeser had the step. And now he's got the puck. Brock Boeser turning, backhander, stopped by Ullmark, who's got Horvat all over him. But he's able to hang on and stop play. Puck given away. Horvat shoots, or he centers, pardon me, and Boeser scores.
Here's Ben Hutton on the rush, 4-on-4. Pilot's got it, and he on the backhand just spins it to the middle. And there's Bo Horvat to Brock Boeser, and you can see Boeser hollering for it. These two have been struggling lately, and what a play. Wow.
Under 8.5 minutes to go in the second. Here's a shot and a blocker saved by Demko. Challenging on that one on Sobotka. Horvat to Boeser. Canucks break in. Brock Boeser moves to the middle. Still with the puck. Boeser shoots off the arm. Stecher on the rebound. Couldn't make contact. Sabres starting to push here. Eichel goes rink wide. Sherry in front. Reinhart scores! Sam Reinhart on the backhand roofed it past Demko, and the game is tied at 3.
Here's Jack Eichel, gains the line, throws a high one across. And Reinhart on the backhand has Thatcher Demko leaning. Wow.
Demko put it into the feet of Tanev. Sabres steal. Long shot by Dahlin, tipped and juggled and held onto by Demko. Canucks trying to produce a late chance here. Levo to Edler. Josh Levo. Edler threw a pick, and Levo got a shot off that Ullmark was able to stop and hang on to. Virtanen back to the line. Stetcher. Ben Hutton in front. Tip just over top of the goal by Virtanen, and now the net is knocked off to the near side. Girgensons. Oposo. One hands it towards the front. Here's Larson turning, shooting. Didn't get it through. Ristolainen around the net. Demko's out, and he slid back. I think got the paddle of the stick on that one.
Erik Gudbranson comes across Ristolainen and just can't drag it around the post. It's off the end of his stick.
And Lawrence Pilot will dump it around for Rasmus Ristolainen, who's been out there a while. Here's a giveaway by Pilot, and a nice poke check by Ullmark as Josh Levo tried to bring the puck in front. Edler broke that up. McCabe keeps the puck in. Here's Sobotka. Rodriguez stopped by Demko. Then he made another save, sliding to his right off Sobotka. Demko's lost his mask, so the whistle blows. Chris Tanev, right side. Levo with a shot. Blocker save. And the Sabres had the rebound for a moment. Now Beagle takes the puck back. Josh Levo behind the goal. Centers. They score. Louis Eriksson.
The puck's almost out. Jay Beagle does a nice job, throws it around, and there's Josh Levo. And instead of just trying to drag it around, he could see that poke check coming out, so he pulls it by the goaltender, and Louis Eriksson right there makes no mistake.
Weak wrist shot again, a stick save for Demko. Schaller clears ahead, and here's a chance for Levo. In on goal, Deeks. Oh, a right pad save by Ullmark. Josh Levo made a good move, but couldn't finish on the backhand as Ullmark stuck out the right toe. Here's Schaller. He brings one in front and couldn't steer it on goal. Gudbranson. Schaller. And Granlund couldn't jam it home. Loose puck covered with the net knocked off. Dahlin. Eichel had to take it off his skate. Jack Eichel. Dahlin robbed by Demko, and Edler clears the puck down the ice. He's got it again. Bogosian. Dahlin pressured, loses the puck. Canucks can't clear. Eichel across off the skate of Middlestat. Pass for Eichel, 20 seconds to go. Jack Eichel. Pass was blocked by Eriksson. Sabres keep it in. Long shot off the stick of Demko and wide. Tanev for Sutter. Blocked by Ristolainen. Tanev trying to eat the puck along the boards. Just kill the remaining seconds. He's got it tied up, and the Canucks are going to win. The Vancouver Canucks hang on to win. They're back into a playoff spot in the West, and Thatcher Demko is the first goalie in Canucks history to start his career 2-0 as Vancouver wins 4-3.